Good morning and welcome to the Sunrise with Jesus. Sunrise with Jesus is a show that goes up on an Indian channel called Goodness TV at sharp 6:30 a.m. every day. Maria checked her watch from where she stood, now facing the famous Chalkati River, famous at least among the thousands of people who flock to this place to get a retreat from the rat race of our lives. There were two kinds of people who came here, the pious souls who made a visit to the place every year, and then, the more interesting ones who had a story, mostly tragic, to tell. A story that would lead them to the place situated at the bank of the Chalkati River, Divine Retreat Center Pada, where miracles happen year after year. 18 years in the place, Maria grew to believe this to be her lifestyle now. Watch people flock in on a Saturday morning and then see them renewed as they go out on the Friday of the same week. Maria checked her watch and sighed. It was 6 a.m., when the real sunrise was happening. At least she got to enjoy that, she smiled to herself as she thought of all the people tucked under their blankets in cozy bedrooms now. It was somewhere in the middle of August, not exactly winter, but cold enough to make a person want to hit the snooze button, what with the rains that poured in the night. And here she stood, surrounded by cameramen and makeup artists, soon to be on air, on a show called Sunrise with Jesus. Maria sipped her coffee as she thought about the empty halls that had, for the best 18 years that she had been there, been filled at this time each day, now empty, with the only sound being the echo of one's own voice. As she would enter into the hall. The center that consoled and brought life to millions of souls over the eyes, now lay there, big empty rooms, nothing but vacant space. She sipped again and turned her gaze away from the water. The topic for today was gratitude, and it wasn't a good thing to look resentful on a day when she would be appearing on a morning show to cheer the thousands of viewers now waiting for her presence on air. She looked around at the crew. Standing alone here and watching the sunrise was leading her to kill that smile that was so important for her show. Perhaps it would be a good idea to check what the others in the crew were up to. She turned, leaving the river alone for a while, and made her way to Sister Teresa. Sister Teresa was one of the choir singers of the place. Married to Glenn Larive, they were a couple now, serving at Divine for more years than she had. It felt good to know that so many souls find solace in serving a man called Jesus, helping him bring back all those lost sheep into the flock. Maria, we're going on air in 5 minutes, the director called. So much for chatting with the crew. She gulped her last sip before placing her cup by the table nearby and walked to her spot. The theme for today was gratitude, and the message was the famous way in which God rescued the place which was once drowned by the very river she was standing by now about 2 years back. And here she was today, to talk about all the ways in which God came to the rescue till finally, there stood the center, back and intact, waiting to welcome the millions over the country, who are equally waiting to enter, only she wouldn't be telling them that part where the center was now drenched in another flood, this one not looking like it wasn't going to vanish soon, as months passed and people stayed away, the flood called COVID-19. It was sad, but she was on a morning show, giving hope to all, so, just like she should, as the cameras came on, she flashed her brightest smile. Joan made her way to the bathroom with a grudging stride. Not someone used to early mornings. Thanks to this pandemic, changes were becoming inevitable in her life. A lost job, a marriage put on hold, and it looks like it would be quite a while. She needed some hope. She wasn't the kind to let anyone steal her good vibe, and one way she was going to fight this was by rising early in the morning. Making her way to the kitchen, she fixed a cup of coffee, then turned on her TV. It was time for her daily morning routine, that part of the day that seemed to make an entire difference to all that it looked like she would have to go through for a while. The morning show from Divine Retreat Center, called The Sunrise with Jesus. It was a sharp 6:30 and Maria's bright smile shone on the screen, just what she needed this morning. She smiled. And it's not just Joan. As Maria began her show for the day, thousands across the nation sat before their screens, sipping their morning tea, smiling at the lady named Maria who brought light into so many souls with her daily morning message on a TV show named Sunrise with Jesus, and you can be a part of it too. Sunrise with Jesus is a morning TV show that airs on Goodness TV every day for all those who, like you and me, are L.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunrise with Jesus. Sunrise with Jesus is a show that was up on an Indian channel called Goodness TV at 6 giờ 30 phút every day. Maria checked her work from Jesus. Now facing the Famu Chalaki River. Famu at least among the 1,000 of people VWTO flock to this place to get a retreat from the rat racer of our life. The talking of people VWTO came here. The people South VWTO made a visit to the place every year, and then, the more interesting ones VWTO had a story, mostly tragic, to tell. A story that will lead them to the place situated at the bank of the Chalaki River. Divine Retreat Center Pota, where miracle happened year after year, and 10 years in the place, Maria grew to believe this to be her life now. What people flock in on a Saturday morning and then see them renew as they go out on the Friday of the same week. Maria checked her watch and sighed. It was 6 giờ when the real sunrise was happened. At least she got to enjoy that. She smiled to herself as she thought of on the people to get under the blanket in cozy bedroom now. It was summer in the middle of August, not exactly winter, but cold enough to make a person want to hit the snow button, what with the rain that power in the night. And here she stood, surrounded by camera and makeup artists, soon to be on air, on a show called Sunrise with Jesus. Maria sipped her coffee as she thought about the empty homes that had, for the bed eaten that she had been filled at this time each day, now empty, with the only sound being the echo of concert out voices. As here, she will enter into the home. The center that console and brook light to millions of sounds over the eyes, now lay here, big empty room, nothing but vacant space. She sipped again and tung her gaze away from the water. The topic for today was gratitude, and it was a good thing to look resentful on a day when she will be appearing on a morning show to cheer the thousands of viewers now waiting for her presence on air. She looked around at the crew. Standing alone here and watching the sunrise was leading her to kill that smile that was so important for her show. Perhaps it will be a good idea to check what the author in the crew is up to. She tung, leaving the river alone for a while and made her way to Sister Teresa. Sister Teresa was one of the choice singers of the place. Madrid to Glen Larry, they were a couple now, serving at Divine for more years than she had. It felt good to know that so many satisfied souls in serving a man called Jesus, helping him bring back home those lost sheep into the flock. Maria, we're going on air in 5 minutes, the direct called. So move for chatting with the crew. She gulped her last sip before placing her copy the tap nearby and anchor to her spot. The theme for today was gratitude, and the message was the famous way in which God rescued the place which was once around by the very river she was standing by now about 2 years back. And here she was today, to talk about on the ways in which God came to the rescue till finally, he stood the center, back and intact waiting to welcome the millions over the country. VWTO are equally waiting to enter, only she wouldn't be telling them that back with the center was now drenched in another flood. This one not looking like it wants going to vanish soon, as moon passes and people stay away, the flood called COVID-19. It was sad, but she was on a morning show, giving hope to all, so, just like she saw, as the cameras came on, she flashed her bright smile. Hoàng made her way to the bathroom with a grudging sigh. Not so well used to early morning. Thanks to this pandemic, change will becoming inevitable in her life. A lost job, a Maria put on hold and it looked like it will be quite a while, she net some hope. She wants to taking to let anyone steal her goodbye, and one way she was going to find this was be rising early in the morning. Making her way to the kitchen, she set a cup of coffee, then turned on her TV. It was time for her daily morning routine. Thác bắt ốc the dây thác xe mét to mết an anti deep phân to ôm thác it look like she will have to go through for a while. The morning show from Divine Retreat Center, Calais the sunrise with Jesus, it was a sharp 6 giờ 30 phút and Maria bright smile shone on the screen, just what she needed this morning. She smiled. And it's not just one, as Maria began her show for the day, thousands across the nation sat before the screens, sipping the morning tea, smiling at the lady named Maria VWTO brought light into so many sounds with her daily morning message, on a TV show named Sunrise with Jesus, and you can be a part of it too. Sunrise with Jesus is a morning TV show that airs on Golden TV every day for almost VWTO, like you and me, ARL.